In this video, we will be looking at section 9.2, histograms and frequency tables. Our essential question will be, how do I create a frequency table question mark. How do I create a frequency table? And then we'll have two. So our second question will be, how do I use a frequency table to make a histogram? So our first thing we'll be doing is looking at the definitions. We need to know what a frequency table is and what a histogram is. So definitions. Frequency table. A frequency table is a table that displays how many times a data point repeats. So frequency table is just a table, and it'll show us how many times a particular data point repeats itself. And then we'll have a histogram. And a histogram plots a frequency table onto a bar graph. Okay. So, how do we build a frequency table? Here's our data points. Our data points will be 5, 7, 5, 8, 8, 9, 5, 6, 9, 5, 9, and 6. Okay, so those are our data points. This is kind of like the information that's given to you, the beginning of the problem. So now let's build our frequency table. So to build the frequency table, we'll have our data points in one column, tally marks, that helps us keep track, in a second column, and then our third column will be number of tally marks. Okay, so my data points, I have 5, the number 5. I look down, I have the number 6. We have the number 7, the number 8, and the number 9. So I'm just listing my actual data points. Now let's count how many data points we have. So how many times does 5 appear? Well, there's 1, so I'm just going to make a tally mark. There's my second one, making just another tally mark. And then is there any more 5s? There's another 5 right there, make another tally mark. There's another 5 right there, make another tally mark. And that's all the 5s. So how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4. So we'll say 4. Now we'll just go down to 6. Now we're just going to do this process. I'm going to make tally marks for each 6 I see, and then count up the tally marks. So I go down the line. There's 1 6, tally mark. 2 6s, tally mark. Go. 2 total. I like to cross them off as I use them so I don't look back and accidentally repeat one. So that's why I'm crossing them off. So we go down to 7. Well, there's 1 7, tally mark. No more 7s. So there's only 1 7. 8. So we'll move down. Then we have an 8 there, tally mark. 8 here, tally mark. And that's all my 8s. So there was 2 of those. And then we'll go on to our 9s. 9, tally mark. 9, tally mark. 9, tally mark. 3 9s. So what this is saying to us is that we have 4 5s, 2 6s, 1 7, 2 8s, and 3 9s. Okay, so now that we've created our frequency table, we can create a histogram. I'm going to try to fit it in this space right here, but it's going to be a little tight. Okay, never mind. Let's not fit it in that space. That's going to be too tight. So let's get a new piece of paper. Okay, so let's create a histogram. So we're going to make just a right angle like a bar graph. Our side numbers will be our number of tally marks. Sometimes we might label this differently, but for the sake of using this table here, we're going to match it up. Along the bottom is our data points. So my data points are 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And my number of tally marks will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And now we're just going to create bars that match up with these tally marks. So for my 5, there's 4. So I'm just going to create a bar that goes up to 4. My 6 has 2, so I'm just going to create a bar that goes up to 2. My 7 has 1, so I'm just going to create a bar that goes up to 1. My 8 has 2, so I'm just going to create a bar that goes up to 2. And then 9 has 3, so I'm going to create a bar that goes up to 3. And now we've created a histogram from our frequency table. So thank you very much for watching this video. I hope you have a great rest of your day.